Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today to share with you a small haul from Joann's. And first I just want to say thank you to everybody. Before I even get started, I have received some very kind gifts and I don't want anybody to feel like you have to send me anything, please. I love doing swaps. I love all of that. And I feel like that's kind of like an even exchange, but please don't feel like you need to send anything. Okay, guys? But anyways, and I love sharing them as a Joann's haul, or, and sometimes I'll say it's Happy Mail or Happy Mail from, and then those that say, please don't say anything, then I'll just share it from, like, if I know it's from Hobby Lobby or whatever. But I just want you guys to know that I appreciate everybody's kindness. I appreciate all the words of encouragement, because that's what this whole channel's about. And, I had a friend send me something about, sometimes it's hard when you get to special holidays. And it is after you've lost somebody. There's no lie. It's hard. And for those of you out there that are in the same boat, you are in my thoughts and prayers. But I also don't want, I do this because I love sharing with you guys. I am super excited for the turn of the year. I am ready to be done with all the estate work. I'll be done just in time for tax season, but we have less and less and less right now in that area as well. So after that's all done, I look so forward. I have some major projects lined up that I am super excited. I'm going to get back to making journals and junk journals and all the different things that I've done before. And then the things that I've loved since. So hang with me. We've got a wedding coming up. We've got all kinds of fun things that we'll be doing. So, yeah, I just wanted to take a minute and say thank you to everybody who's been so kind, or you send me a gift card, or please just know you don't need to do a thing. You just need to come and be here, and let's all just encourage each other. That's what this whole channel's about. So, now I am really the bottom of the barrel basement shopper. I love to find the things on sale, and, so when I share this haul, I want to share kind of what happened when I was in the store. So my husband and I were running around. I had to get a physical therapy, and anyways, and I had seen, like, I think 2 doctors that day. And I don't know about y'all if you've ever had physical therapy, but I know because of my age, they tend to be harder on me, thinking I'm so young, which I'm really not. Just good makeup. But I just can't tell you. Like today I went and I'm just exhausted tonight. Today was one of those times where I walked out and thought, I've just been worked out incredibly. So, and I'm so thankful. I'm not complaining. I'm super thankful. And we're probably going to take a 2-week break, just because financially we need to take a break, but also just because, it's the holidays and all that kind of good stuff. But I just wanted to let you guys know, like, we were running into town. We run a few errands here or there. And I'm kind of like priding myself on how little I can get, how less I can carry out. Well, this day, my husband drove me by Joann's, and I said, I need to go into Joann's because I want to pick up some yarn for a project. And he was like, only if it's on the way, that kind of a thing. And it was on the way. But I also found some other things, and I mean, this is a crazy blessing of a haul. So that's all I'm going to say. I walked out paying about 1/4 of what everything cost. So anyways, let me share that with you. So the first thing I found were these darling little snowy Christmas sticker book. And it's just $1. And these are really meant for children. But for those of you, my sweet friends that are out there and you're like, I can't afford this, or I can't afford to spend money. When you do if you're working on your planners or making a card for somebody, you know what? I think you could shush this up 100 times over, and it would be super fun. Now, I'm giving this to my youngest daughter because she loves red cardinals, and it's going to be in her Christmas, probably in her stocking. But it's $1, my friends. It doesn't cost much, and these are darling in planners. So please don't spend a lot. Please don't spend a lot. So, all right. I always walk by any kind of, sales section. just have it, clearance area. So I found all of these darling Tim Holtz. These are 2 stencils, which I don't have this one. It is super neat. I got it for $3.47. Excellent price. I got this one. It has some words, but mainly, lost, found, and then it has all these numbers and lucky and all that kind of good stuff. This one I got on sale too, $3.47. So 2 stencils. And then I have looked at this forever because I love birds. I would not pay for it. I was just too cheap. I mean, if I couldn't get a coupon or get a discount or whatever else, this was on clearance. I was like, oh my goodness, 3 Tim Holtz things. That's crazy. So this one was, it has the stencil, the dots, and the squares, which I really like. And I didn't even know they had a set. And then it has all the birds. Hello, love, XOXO, friend, miss you, thank, and then birthday. So, and look at these birds. They're so funky and cute. And you know what? Some days, that's exactly how I feel. Tonight, my family went to sit in the nosebleed section. Super cheap seats to the Spurs. And I said, no, I'm going to stay home and just have a nice calm night and relax. And I got something in the mail, and I was, I found myself like, upset for like 30 minutes. And I just thought, you know what? I worked so hard to make things so hopefully better for others, but there's nothing I did. There's nothing I took on other than I did what I was supposed to be doing. And you know what? It took me a while to kind of get to that point, to pray about it, think about it. And that's how I looked. That's how I looked. One eye bigger than the other. Just kind of like, and just praying like, what in the world? And then I finally realized, you know what? This is the cost of doing business. And my husband, I called my husband, or he called me, because they had gotten caught in horrible traffic. They were an hour plus delayed, which freaks me out. And anyways, and I just thought, well, maybe they forgot to call me, because they always call me when they get there. And anyways, I was telling my husband, and he just said, you know what? He said, this is how it is. And he was 100% right. And everybody else was telling me that along the way. You know what I mean? So, needless to say, tonight I learned a very good lesson. So I pass this on to you guys. It's the way life is. It's the cost of doing business sometimes. So you end up with funky eyes like the little birds. So anyways, and it's funny, I'm pulling this out tonight and seeing this. I got this like 2-3 days ago. Anyway, so I found Illusions, small, and I don't have these colors, and they were $5.97. I could not believe that. Really cheap. So, because I just won't buy these unless I have a coupon or something. So, and these, of course, they all stack up, and they're super great. But I love Diane Reesley. I love her work, and, I love having her stamps and her inks, I mean. So, this little sweetheart leaked when I was standing in line. So, that's what that goo is right there. But this is vanilla frosting, hand soap, and lotion. So, my husband and I were looking we went by Pottery Barn at the outlet mall, and they had these gorgeous Christmas soaps and lotion combinations. My husband was like, oh, I don't like the lotion. I never use the lotion. So I found one clearanced on sale, and one of them I found was broken at Bed Bath & Beyond, and I picked up one, but I just, it has to be on clearance. It just does, or it has to be something that I can put in something else because it's broken. But these were $1 each, and they smell so yummy. And vanilla frost doesn't just have to be at Christmas. It can be in the winter. It can be, this would be cute to put out for, what am I trying to say? For Valentine's or any time. And actually, these are probably going to go either in the kitchen, or I'm not sure yet, because we bought some for our bathroom in a little holder. So I may just put these up and trade them out when I use the other ones up. And one thing I really like is you use more soap than lotion, so I love that. So, all right, $1 each, but make sure they're closed good before you check out. So, the reason I knew that they weren't closed good is because they leaked on this frame. So I walked in, and these were 70% off. And sorry for the rattle. Okay, I'm stopping. These were, well, it said 70, or I don't know if it was 70 or 90. Anyways, I went to check out. There was no price tag on it. I asked the lady, and I like the dimension of it. Like, some of it's on the glass, some of it's on the, the paper below. But, so I asked her, I said, so how much is this? Because I'm not going to buy it unless I know how much it is, And I mean, I was really nice about it. I'm saying it kind of abruptly. And she said, hold on. And so first she gave me like 50% off. She goes, I'm going to give you 50% off. And I said, well, now hold on. Because it came from that little, I pointed to the little section. And I said, so I'm not, is it 50%? And I said, if it's 50%, I probably won't. I just said, I should probably not take it. And she goes, no, it's a lot more. Hold on. I didn't realize. And I was like, well, it's fall. It's in the fall clearance. So anyway, she was the sweetest gal. So the soap leaked on this. It was just a mess. And, but anyway, so this was a phenomenal deal. And I'm actually probably going to hang this in my bedroom. So, yeah, apple cider, bonfires, falling leaves, cozy blankets, and you. And I thought that was really sweet. So, okay, so there's that. Now, the whole reason I went in, the whole reason was to pick up some of this thick, chunky yarn. Now, anybody who knows me, I am a person that is really careful. I try not to drop things on the floor because I'm allergic to so much. Every one of these dropped 10 times over. So, but the amazing thing was they were the sweetest people who helped me. And I met this wonderfully sweet lady in line. And she's like, here, I'm not using the front of my basket. You could put all your stuff in my basket if you want. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the nicest thing I've ever heard. Thank you, but I'm okay. And then I dropped one. And then there was a gentleman behind me. And he and I then talked all the way through the long line to the register about weaving and knitting and crocheting. And he was just like, hey, that'd be great on the loom. And I was like, funny you'd say that, I didn't even think about that. So anyways, I bought this. It's not as chunky as I'd hoped it was, but it is nice and chunky. And every chunky yarn they had was on like almost half off the day I was in there, but they didn't have enough skeins. And so when I saw this one, I loved the colors. And I know it looks more like a dark plaid, but it looks more to me, I think of the colors of the sea as in blue and gray and green and all of that. So I love this color plaid. When you see a plaid, it's one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorites for my husband. So for our anniversary, I'm going to finger knit this blanket. I watched Do It on a Dime demonstrated on her YouTube, and I loved what she did, and I just thought, oh, how easy peasy is that? And we'll see how it works out. We'll see how it works out. Now, I'm going to try a little bit, and if it works well, I'll continue finger knitting. If it doesn't, then I may just go back and get some big chunky needles because I have some. So, but anyways, it's so soft and pretty, and it's by Bernat, I'm not sure. I think it's Brene. Blanket color pooling, and it's just really beautiful. And let's see, 10 ounce, 220 yards, all that kind of good stuff. So I was trying to see what it was made. If this is Highland Green, if you're wanting to know this, and the number, I'm just going to put it there, and you can see the numbers for it if you're wanting to pick some of this up. And you could probably order it online. And then I think this is just a chenille is what it feels like. But hold on one second. Oh, washable, dryable, 100% polyester. Okay. There you go. So this was what took me in, and I found all those other fun, inexpensive goodies. So I just saved a ton of money on this. It was really amazing. So anyways, that's it. That's my Joann's haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There was a lot of good stuff learned today. A lot of good stuff learned when I go to these stores. I mean, if you don't take the chance to talk to the people around you, please do. They're the nicest people out there. And I can't tell you how it really encouraged me. Lately, we've been having to deal with some difficult situations, and, I mean, that's just how it works, right? That's life. Everybody goes through these. But I'm always so blessed when I meet someone so kind that stands there and talks to me for like 20 minutes about all the different ideas that I could do with this for a project. And I just really appreciated this gentleman. He was so kind and so sweet. My husband was in the car, I came out, I told him, I said, there was the nicest guy, and he gave me all these ideas, for my project. And he was like, really? Because he was like reading his phone and listening to the basketball or whatever, and I was just laughing. But it was just one of those things. So bloom where you're planted. Enjoy the moments that you have, and enjoy the people around you, even if you don't know them, even if they're strangers. encourage them, because you don't know if they're going to be that cockeyed bird, you know, that's had a really bad day. Just take a moment and enjoy your journey and pass that joy on. That's all I can say. I mean, we're here for X amount of days for our lives, and let's just make the best of them, the very best of them. So, all right, my friends, kind of a lot of chatty talk there, but anyways, I just thought I'd share that. It was kind of one of those amazing opportunities. I was gifted, so I could go do this. So I just want to thank y'all, and there are people that are so kind and they want to be anonymous. So thank you, anonymous, all of you anonymouses, and I've not known whether to thank y'all or not, and I just decided I could thank anonymous. So anyways, thank you guys, and I pray that your day is blessed, creative, and lovely. I always feel funny about this, but if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We'd love to grow this channel. We're almost to 1,000. We totally meet the time frame of what YouTube sets up. I mean, I was already, when they changed all the rules for YouTube. So it kind of just helps offset some of the costs, because I am not sponsored for anything. I do everything. I'm just not sponsored. So, you know, I mean, this is just me sharing, and just like most of the YouTube people. So, but the main thing is we wanted to really grow this community. We want to encourage and really try to start with just that one person. Just one person. You know, I will tell this story again and again. One of you beautiful subscribers reached out to me after I lost my dad and made it possible to do something I never dreamed it would be possible. And I know you know who you are, and I will go through periodically and thank different people on the channel, but I just want to say, you know, thank you so much. And that one person turned my whole mindset completely. I mean, it was just like, it helped me breathe fresh air. It helped me to do something that was encouraging. So that's the whole purpose of this channel, is to encourage each other. And, you know, and it's to be real. Some days are great and some days are meh, you know. And today was a really good day until I opened up the mail. But I'm sure that's true for a lot of us. But, you know, it's humbling. It just keeps me humble, and that's okay. All right, my dear sweet friends. Again, like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. I'm getting to comments, at least the more current comments. And by the way, I'm going to start thanking all of you who leave me the most sweet comments. So right now there's 3 that come to mind. Nadia, Gina, and, oh, hold on one second. It's Black. Oh, goodness gracious. It just left me. Anyways, thank you guys for leaving your comments. They mean the world to me. You guys are so amazing. That's what I needed to do tonight. I needed to just read your sweet comments. But, yeah, again, I just so appreciate all of y'all. So, all right, my dear sweet friends, y'all come on back. And I look forward to talking to y'all again. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.